Hey guys, this is your friend Mainar from Civil Center and I welcome all to back to our channel. So how are all of you guys? So it's good to be back with all of you and it's good to discuss and spend the evening with you. So hope wherever you are doing well, you are doing good and you are in good health and you are safe. And we pray that all of you are safe at this time and you get the maximum make the maximum out of this time by learning, by spending time with your families. Okay, so with that thought, we'll just start today's session. And in today's session we will discuss a very important and interesting topic, you can say. That is, we're going to discuss about a cement. What is the use of cement in the construction industry? We're also deeply going to go into the history of it and current use of this particular cement we're going to discuss. So it's going to be an interesting session. So without wasting any time, let's get started. And in the meanwhile, we'll also see your comments and we'll also reply to them. So this will be an interactive session and you can join us. Okay. Just first of all, I'll just share my screen here. I'll just open here and share my screen. So to start with, so we are discussing today what will be the use of cement in the modern construction industry, and we're going to discuss about briefly about cement. We're going to discuss about the raw materials which are used in cement, how the cement is manufactured, types of cement, grades of cement, setting of cement, how it should be stored, and cement tests, application of cement, cement prices. So we're going to discuss on that. Okay. So before that, let's see how many of you have joined here. And okay, you're starting to come. So let's see till you come. Okay. So basically, cement. What is cement? Cement is a building material which is used for building or binding bricks, stones, and aggregates. Bricks, stones, and aggregates are, by the way, the materials which are used in concrete. Okay, so its second point is related to that. It's used for making mortar or concrete, and the cements can be natural or artificial, from the natural or artificial sources. So natural cement is by burning and crushing of stones and limes. Artificial cement is burning at high temperature, in which some materials like gypsum is also added. So moving forward, the composition of cement, these are the main elements which you'll find in the cement: lime, silica, alumina, iron oxide, magnesia, and other alkalis as well. So lime, what it does, it should be at the proper amount. Excess will decrease the strength, and this less amount of lime will make the initial setting time or final setting time quick. So if the initial setting time is quick, then the cement has a probability of cracking due to high hydration rate. So that should also be balanced. Silica, higher silica, with the if you put the high silica in the cement, then the cement long-term strength will be more, but the setting time will be prolonged. So you need to there will be difficulty in moving forward to the stages of construction. So that should also be regulated. Alumina, if you increase them, that alumina is essential for the setting of cement, but excess, it can it can make the cement unsound, as we test the soundness cement of the cement. So it can make us weaken the cement. Iron oxide is for hardening or strength, but there is a particular quantity. We should add that quantity only. Magnesia is for the hardness and also the color. Some cement, as you can see, white, some cement black. So magnesia plays a part in that. Raw materials of cement, as you can see the range here: lime, which is used to for this setting it, and 60 to 65% silica, 70 to 25% alumina, 4 to 8%, iron oxide 1 to 6%, magnesia 1 to 3%, calcium sulfide 3 to 5%, sulfur is in the range of 3%, and alkali is up to 1%. This is the range. And manufacture of cement, we know that there are two main process of manufacturing of cement. One is there can be your wet or your dry. Mixing can be wet or dry, and the remaining two processes are same, that is the burning and grinding. So raw materials of cement, we all know that this we already studied. These are the raw materials of cement, and how the mixing is done, wet and dry. So there are two processes. In wet process, the materials are already wet, so they are soft, and raw materials are crushed and stored in silos. And after the silos, the proportion is decided, and the particular proportion is run through a channel into the grinding mill. So as you see, the next process is burning and grinding. So this in the wet grinding mill, it is mixed with slurry, and the slurry is stored in the another silo. And the slurry and that particular slurry, which contains the crushed material, it the wet crushed material, so it is fed in the rotatory kiln, which is passed through some certain zones, dry, burning, and cooling zones. And after that, you get the move on to the next stage. So in the next stage, as you can see, in the grinding stage, the cooled clinkers are ground and gypsum is added. Ground means it is divided into small parts or ground, and then gypsum is added. And as cement comes out of grinding mill, it is collected in hopper for storage in silos. So it is again after this after this materials are grounded, it is again collected in hoppers for storage in silos. So the entire process you can find here. That is this is channel, grinding mill, formation of slurry, collecting basin, storage tank, rotatory kiln, clinkers, coolers, and then grinding again, then storage in silos. So we are at this stage of this storage in silos. After that, there will be weighing and packaging, and then distribution. The entire step you have found. Now let's look at the dry process. So the dry process is also more or less the same. There are some certain differences. Mixing of the raw materials, crushing, drying, reduction in size, mixing in correct proportion. These all things are common here. But the process is dry, unlike the wet process. So this we already have familiarized. This is an example of picture of a cement kiln and cement manufacturing process. And before the procuring of the raw materials are available, this in this video we've also shown the how to procure the raw materials for cement. So generally what is done is you have some as you can see, the fuller name PPC, or Portland Pozzolana cement, because it found at Portland, in a place in Portland in England. So there are rocks, and the raw materials are used to manufacture cement, mainly limestone and clay. They are blasted from the quarry, and they're transported into a dumper. And after the raw materials, after crushing, are transported by into the plant by the conveyor. Plant stores the materials before they are homogenized. So what happens is that when we just blast the rocks, which contains mainly limestone and clay, and they are transported into dumper, and from the dumper they're divided or broke down into small parts, and these small parts are carried and then move to the storage plant. And then raw grinding, and then these materials are very finely ground in order to produce the raw mix. And then the burning is done up to 1500 to this 2000 degrees Celsius centigrade, and this produces clinker. And when the clinker leaves the kiln, it is rapidly cooled, and this raw burnt mix, which is rapidly cooled, and this is the main material which is needed to make the cement. Now this grinding, packaging, storing, and dispatch, what happens in this, let's discuss the process. In the grinding, the clinker and the gypsum are very finely ground, giving a pure cement. And then after that, this other any cementitious materials or admixtures, or whatever you need to make the blended cement, as you find in the case of slag cement, these are added, and then the storage, packaging, and disposal, dispatch to different places are done. So characteristics of cement, strength should be at least this 175 kg per meter, centimeter square, and the cement should be fine. Fineness should be proper, color and resistant to moisture, the setting time should also be checked. So these are the different types of cement. We're not going to go into detail about that. We're going to discuss today the practical cement which you more often use in site. So inside there are three types of cement which will be used. One is OPC. OPC has three grades: 33, 43, and 53. Two is PPC, that is Portland Pozzolana cement. That is the normal cement in which fly ash is added up to 35%. The third cement is PSC, the slag cement, which is also used, but some people use this cement by mistake because there are some exciting names on the cement bag and they don't know they're using the slag cement. So this, for this awareness, you can aware them as an educated civil engineer. You can make them aware of this particular case. So ordinary Portland cement, it has moderate strength. The setting time is also normal. The hardening time is also normal. It comes in three grades. 33 means this particular the strength of the cement in 28 days. So IS mark is black in color. The compressive strength after 28 days of OPC of a cube of size 115 to 115 to 150 after 28 days made from OPC 33 is 33 Newton per mm square or 33 MPa. And the distinction is always you can find that in PSC or PPC, the ISI mark is red in color, and in the bags, cement bags of OPC cement, you will find the cement bag is black in color. So Portland Pozzolana cement. So Portland Pozzolana cement, IS mark is red in color. We have already told, and curing time is a little bit more in this. Setting time is a little bit more. We'll also see into that. But mainly PPC is made by replacing some portion of the cement by your fly ash. So replacement of the lime is done using fly ash. Next are the colored cements, and some of these colored cements pigments such as iron oxide are added to just do some color. These are used in tiling works, and some people also use in flooring also. And white cement is also used. White cement is produced from white chalk, and if you add any iron oxide to that cement, it will give the gray color. And it is also used in the finishing works. They use white cement before painting. And there are other types of cement used for different purposes, but we're going to discuss the mainstream cement in this video only. So grades of cement, as you can see, of OPC cement, we are going to compare, study a comparison of the OPC cement 33, 43, and 53. So 33 initial setting time is your, also the final setting time, not the final setting time. In 28 days, strength is 33 Newton per mm square, and the initial setting time is 30 minutes, and the final setting time is 10 hours. And so it's 30 minutes and 10 hours for the OPC 33 grade, and 43 grade and 53 grade attains their respective strength in 28 days, as you can see here. So grade 53, in grade 53, as you can see the progression in the this strength. These are collected from the data available. At 28 days, it becomes 53 Newton per mm square. So it can be used in all types of structures, but it has high heat of hydration. So it requires more care. So you cannot use the cement in very hot climate. You need to make sure that it is done at a proper cool temperature. And even if you are using this, the proper curing should be ensured, and you should, if this in column, proper curing of even after the casting, one day casting, it should be done with the help of gunny bags. So this you can do, and the price is obviously higher. We'll also move on to a price comparison later on also. So this we can do, and let's see if we have any comments here till now. We Devendra is asking, discuss the cement grade 43 and 53. Yeah, cement grade 43 and 53 we'll just discuss. We have this content. Okay. So now this 43 grade cement, as you can see, it is also it can be also used in all types of structures, but it definitely has the lower strength than the 53 grade, and the 33 grade also. It's the same. So the higher the grade, the this heat of hydration will also be higher, and the strength will also be higher. Price will also be higher. So this is the particular this, use of this cement. And then for the setting time, so the setting time of cement, initial setting time and first final setting time is again 30 minutes to 10 hours. Okay, so this is the average setting time of the OPC cement, 30 minutes and 10 hours, as we had seen. Now, storage guidelines, this is very important, this storage guidelines, because in site, as you can see in some sites, cement bag is stored directly on the ground. We shouldn't do that. Whenever, if you go to any site as a site engineer, tell them to make a platform. It can be done with the help of simple wooden plank and bricks. If wooden plank is not available, you can even use tin or cardboard and then bricks. And above it, you can store the cement bags. It will prevent the moisture from entering the cement bags. Okay. And then if you make some sheds, it will also be good. And after the sheds, cover that with plastic tarpaulin. That will be better. And if you are piling the bags, and not more than 10 bags should be piled one over another, otherwise you can have this unfavorable results. So the tests for the cement, we have the fineness test, as we always know, which is done using the sieve. There is surface area test, consistency tests to determine the initial and final setting time, as you can see, and also the soundness test, in which you using the Leachette apparatus, you determine the soundness of cement. Application of cement, you'll find the application of cement in brick masonry. For decorative finishes, there are a lot of time you must have observed 3D images of the building. There are a lot of works in the 3D images of the building, which is done using the cement and bricks only. So it is used in filler material in brickwork, and also it is in the mortar. For the mortar, is used in brickwork for decorations, and also for the internal decorations also. And mortar is also used in PPC. It is plain, this also for the tiling works also it is used. And in concrete, it is used in all concrete members. And this is the coming back to the price of the cement. So here you can see the price. So there are various brands, you might be familiar with that, all these brands. Now, Ultratech is the most, Ultratech and ACC are the Ambuja, these all these are popular brands. So if we just take one company, Ultratech, as you can see, 33 grade price is rupees 260 per bag currently. This is the current situation, and it may vary in your city also. This is currently in the city which we have collected, Bhubaneswar, Odisha. So it's 260 per bag for this 33 grade, and normal bag and paper bag. So there are two types of bags generally, and generally now everyone is going for the paper bag, because in normal bag, a plastic bag, they can use hooks. In paper bag, they cannot use hooks, because if they use hooks in paper bag, the bag will tear. So that's why everyone is going for the paper bags of cement right now. So we'll compare only the paper bag. And I also advise you, if you are using cement in your own building or even at your site, always go for paper bag. So paper bag price for this 33 grade is 285, 43 330, 53 370. So this is the paper bag price for it. And the PPC, as you can see, there is 300 and 325. So if you compare, if you go compare the the OPC 53 and the PPC, the price for the PPC OPC is 370 and the PPC is 325. So in the price comparison, the PPC is less. So now coming back to the question, at site, which cement should you use? First of all, you shouldn't use PSC cement in most cases unless it is required, because PSC cement is the slag cement. And as you can see in PPC cement, what happens, there is a regulation that you mix 35% fly ash in case of the lime. But in the PSC cement, we don't have any regulation. You can add anything. You can add dry slush, ash, ferrous materials, anything. So when there is no regulation, then it doesn't guarantee that what will be the results. There are various names, lucrative names available in the market, like for the PSC cement. I won't mention that. You should be smart enough to know whatever name you are searching. You just search for the particular type of cement in that particular bag, or if you search online, this particular cement type, you'll get that PEC cement is out of the box, and we are adapted to OPC 53 grade or PPC cement. So now if you want to finish your construction work first, then you can go for the OPC cement, because this will give you very quick setting. And if you are want to do the construction normally, and if you want that your project to be economical and good in the long run, you can go for the PPC cement, because in the PPC cement less care can be given to the curing also, less possibility of chances due to the lower rate of hydration in the OPC cement, and the final setting time is also more than the OPC cement. So we'll go for the PPC always. In case if you have the requirement of quick construction, and you want you're not sure that you'll get enough time for curing, then you should go for the OPC cement, because that's the OPC 53 grade cement. You can go for that. Now there are various brands of cement, as you can see: Ultratech, ICC, Ambuja, Ramco, Konark, Kalmia, JP. There are different kinds of cement. Now coming back to this question, which type of cement which you prefer for cost? Let's see this. Devendra, I hope your grout is cleared right now. So as I can already told you, I'll prefer cement grade of PPC of any brand. I'll go with Ultratech or ACC. These two brands have already used a site and got positive results, but you can use any brand but PPC. And you can also let me know in the comment section which type of brand you prefer and why. I've given my reason, and you can also give in your reason here. Now, future of cement. Now, currently we had recently witnessed an environment summit in Paris. So the focus is given on environment. Now, as per our research papers, which you can find online, you can see the world's 8% population is due to the production of cement. So cement production is taking a toll on the environment, as you like it or not. So as you can see, many researchers, many PhDs, many MTech people are dedicating it for finding out the alternative of cement, or replacing the cement by some materials like fly ash, silica, nanosilica, silica fume, and this ferrochrome ash, blast furnace aggregates. So all these things are being used just to replace cement. So future of cement is quite clear. It is going to be replaced, whether you like it or not. The material composition is going to change, so that we can just reduce the pollution, because we need to do that. But till now, cement has been widely used, but slowly it will be replaced by other alternative materials. And if you are doing research in that field, take PhD, hope any of you guys can make substantial progress in replacing a cement, or making a better version or a more economical and environment friendly version of that cement. So now let's go and brief into further into this course, and there will be some 10 questions for you which I'm going to ask, but that will be after we get this particular response from this group. So if we get good response, we can also discuss about the 10 questions and continue the session further. So how did you find today's session? Let us know in the comment section. And Civil Center is here to guide you and always with you. So keep learning, keep answering keep asking your doubts with us. Subscribe to our channel and also share with your friends. Tell them to subscribe to this channel, so that they can also learn with you, because learning together is fun, sharing is caring. So with that thought, we'll end today's session.